Right, commenting code in Java. So commenting code in Java. Instructions number one, the file timeline.java has plain text information about Java. Plain text facts aren't valid syntax. We'll use comments to avoid breaking the program. Use the single line comment syntax for the first fact. Change this line into a comment. Sun Microsystems announced the release of Java in 1995. So if you guys recall, when using comments in Java and actually in JavaScript as well, they exactly the same. It's just forward slash forward slash. Okay, so let's quickly run that. Okay, so now I see I'm getting an error here. Right, so number two, our program is still broken. Use the multi-line syntax to make these lines into single comment. James Gosling, root of 2. You should still see you are fun language printed. Right, so if you guys recall, forward slash asterisk asterisk backslash asterisk forward slash for multi-line comments. So if you run that, there you can see that what has been commented out. And this is what prints to the console. Okay, let's move forward. Right, semicolons and white space. So, okay, so semicolons and white space. Instructions number one. The language facts.java file prints information about Java to the screen. Unfortunately, the writer of the file has avoided using white space. Make the file easier to read by adding a new line after each statement. Okay, as you can see, the code here is all clumped up together. Definitely not user friendly. You can't read this. It's not readable at all. I'm just gonna space it out. It's very important that your code is structured properly and that there's enough space in between your groups of code and functions and so on and so forth. Especially if you're in a group with other programmers or in a team with other programmers and they would like to read your code. So yeah, it needs to be readable for them as well. You don't want to make it inconvenient for them and then they just yeah don't want to get looked at in a bad light. So make it as user friendly as possible. And that's not the only reason. There's other reasons as well. I mean, especially if there are students out there that want to learn and then they just look at the code and then they, they just think to themselves, no, I can't even understand what's going on yet because everything is clumped up together. So all right, let's move on. I'm going to quickly run that. Okay, so number two, inside main, add a new statement printing how you feel about coding. Start the message with programming is. Okay, so we're going to start off in line. Okay, so programming is a great way to learn. So let's programming is a great way on. It's a great way to learn how to build websites. Okay, great. And don't forget your semicolon. I'm gonna quickly run that. Okay, there you go.